Ladies and gentlemen, Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg is dealing with something with the wife and baby, I think, at the house, right, Laura?
Yeah. But he'll be back.
We got Claressa Shields on the program. Hey. Yo, bravo. The Fire Inside movie, fire.
Yes.
Bravo.
Thank you.
We had the two actors from the film on the program. What was that? A couple weeks ago, right, Laura Stiles?
Yes. Yeah, like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
And you know, I have a 10-year-old daughter, so I want her to see the film because your story is just incredible. So first of all, salute to you and all your hard work. And I guess my first question for you is, how did this film come about? Was this your idea or somebody came to you for The Fire Inside?
Just like how they came to me for the documentary T-Rex, they came to me for the Fire Inside. I was getting ready to compete for my second Olympics. It probably was like a month out. And they reached out and said, "Hey, you want to do a movie about your life? Like, how you feel about that?" And I said, "Okay."
Dope. And
How
so,
did?
oh, go ahead, Laura.
So when you finally watched the film, and how did you see, like, Ryan Destiny was so passionate when we had her on the show, and just talked about how amazing you are. But how did it feel, and how, like, watching her on the screen playing you? Like, what was that experience like for the first time?
Honestly, I just tried to take myself out the film and just watch it as a regular movie, so I wouldn't give it like too. I didn't want to be too hard on the movie when I gave my criticism, right? Because it's my life and I want to take myself out of it and just watch it as a regular movie. And as I watched it and took myself out of it, I mean, Ryan Destiny did so good in portraying me that I found myself in it. And there's so many things. I'm like, oh my God, look at the clothes, look at her mannerism, look at how she's fighting and boxing, how she's talking. I'm like, oh my goodness, like Ryan Destiny portrayed me so well. And then Brian Tyree Henry portrayed my boxing coach, Jason Crutchfield, so well. I was really like, I was stuck. I was shook. I was like, oh my
They
God. But
nailed it.
every time I seen The Fire Inside, I said, this movie is going to change the world. And I'm happy that I just was open with Barry Jenkins and open with Rachel. And just to tell them my story, because I've always been kind of sensitive to tell it, because it's it's not all great. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
it's a lot of gold in it. You know, we got gold medals and world championships and stuff like that. But I had a very tough upbringing, and I never really wanted to let people inside on that. But I had to talk with God and everything, and He just kind of let me know, like, the more I'm open with that, the more it's going to help people. And that's why I think The Fire Inside has done so well. And to be released on Christmas Day, we did big numbers, and we're still in
Yeah.
the theaters now. So
Now, have you found healing for yourself in being able to share your story? Because a lot of times when you're able to get that out and you just articulated having that fear of people seeing how tough your upbringing was, but I'm sure you now there's got to be some feel like you feel good being able to share that and look and see what you've overcome and been able to accomplish.
I feel good that I can inspire people, that I
Right.
can give them hope, and I can show them that, look, my life was this rough, but look at the end of the tunnel. Like, well, look at where I am now. So I feel like my movie shows that you can have the worst upbringing, go through abuse, go through tribulations, not get what win and still not get what you think you're supposed to get, and still come out on top. I think that it just shows that everything isn't perfect.
Well,
You
I'm
know,
glad you brought up that winning and not getting what you're supposed to get, because I clearly remember, many years ago, you being the best woman boxer out in multiple weight classes, right, and gold
but
medalists and all, and still, excuse me, my bad, still is the best
yes,
female boxer out there. But there was a time when women didn't want to fight you or didn't feel like they had to fight you to get to get recognition. You dealing with sponsors not feeling like you were marketable and all of those things. Obviously, being a dark complected black woman, right, comes with the complexion challenges and people trying to act like you're not beautiful and all these things like. And so this is not even a challenge unique to yourself. Like, we see women in the WNBA going through it. We see women soccer going through. We see women athletes going through this a lot, but I'm sure there's a different weight as a boxer because you're an individual. You're not a part of a team. It's just all you, right? And I would love to hear from you, because now you're at this point. You have a movie. It's a hit, right? Hell, now we're hearing all about your personal life and all type of other things that I'm sure you didn't even anticipate being a part of the narrative, right? And so now you're in a different space and getting different coverage. So looking back on it, what did you learn? And what would you share with people that might be going through similar challenges today?
Yeah, well, honestly, I feel like the world just wasn't ready for me yet. Like the world is ready for me now.
Right.
Like people understand me now. They understand that women are passionate about what we do. We don't want to be men playing basketball and boxing and soccer. We don't want to be men. It's not that we want to change our sex and be men because we want to do sport. It's like no, we actually love what we're doing. So for me, boxing is like not even my job. It's a hobby. It's something that I'm passionate about. And now that we're in a time where it's okay to show that you're passionate about boxing, you're passionate about what you do. And it's okay to be a strong black woman, and it's okay to be a strong black, dark skinned woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that when I came into boxing, I think being a outspoken woman, trash talking, selling a fight, um, showing that hey, you wanna whoop a girl's ass. I don't think it was accepted right off top, but it's accepted now, as you can see.
Right.
It's not many boxers who get biopics about their life, but I can name them on my hand right now: Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, no, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, and and then I think myself.
Right.
I can't think. Is there another? Oh, Jack Johnson, I believe has a biopic or something like that. But when it like comes to fighters who are changing the sport of boxing, you can't tell me that I'm not changing the sport of women's boxing, and I literally am the only woman boxer that has a biopic about her life.
No, it's
What?
real. It's real talk. When you in the movie, it captures you're kind of being a child and entering into boxing and not knowing where it was going to take you, but just having that outlet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And having are you still active in helping young girls get into boxing? Is that something you do in your personal time?
Absolutely. A lot of my personal life people have tried to put out there or whatever the case may be. But I have mentored over 3,000, 4,000 kids in Flint, Michigan. I have went and trained kids in New York, kids in Chicago. Um, I've done some training session with some girls in LA. I train kids, and I not only train but mentor. And I have a 501c3 called the Shields Community Outreach Corporation, that the SCOC, and we do some of the biggest Christmas giveaways, Thanksgiving giveaways, Easter giveaways, and even back to school and coats and hats. Up in the Flint, Michigan area. I am looking to expand it, but um, mostly every summer I spend time with the Flint community, and I have the kids come. I had the parents come sign the kids up for free, and I've trained over 4,000 kids in Flint, Michigan. Taught them how to box, taught them how to write, how to read, and also just how to express themselves, and how to cope with growing up in Flint. I feel like the kids in Flint, like kids go through stuff like their parents get divorced, or a sibling die, and they get counseling. Well, in the black communities, counseling is something that is kind of frowned upon, and people don't think that we need it. And I think that I want to be these children's counselor because I was a kid who needed counseling, and boxing was my counselor. Boxing is how I got through so many things in my life. So I give that back to kids, and also give them back what I've learned on my journey with like the discipline and the sacrifices and the praying, and being with God, and also like just knowing that sometimes you can't take care of everybody. So I'm a huge mentor in the Flint area, and that's why I'm considered Flint's favorite daughter.
Claressa Shields, man, it's a pleasure meeting you, and congratulations on all your success.
But wait,
Everybody go
Ebro.
check out that Fire Inside. So now,
Ebro, we
yes.
have to talk about this fight that's coming up.
Oh yes, that's what
Yes,
exactly
every
where I was
wait
about to
second.
go.
Let's go. Clarissa, can you tell us a little bit about it? I mean, listen, you're facing Danielle Perkins. How do you feel? Tell us the whole paint us the picture.
Well, with the Fire Inside coming out, the movie about my life, what better place to fight than Flint, Michigan? This is a true homecoming after we've been shown all over the world for the past several months. I'm just happy that now I can have my true homecoming, and to have this heavyweight fight. Danielle Perkins is 6 feet 6'1", tall Amazon, undefeated fighter. She is a true heavyweight. She's a lot bigger than me. She's a lot taller. She may even be stronger, but that doesn't mean that she's a better fighter.
There you go.
And I look forward to fighting her in Flint. And if she wants to have a ten round war, and she want to have some blood on her and stuff like that, we can do that. But I plan on having my hand raised at the end of, if it's 10 rounds or if it's less, because I got a lot of punching power at heavyweight.
And just so everybody remembers, Claressa, you've now become a champion in what, 4 different weight classes?
5.
5 different weight classes, and undefeated, right?
Yes, 15-0. I think I'm the only. I think I'm the only undefeated woman fighter right now. I can't think of another one who's undisputed and undefeated. It's just me. Nope. And then Gabrielle Fundora just became undisputed, the youngest heavyweight. I mean, the youngest girl to be undisputed. So I think me and Gabrielle Fundora is the only two that are undefeated and undisputed.
So there's a lot of, you have this fight, you have the movie, and then you have the coverage of, who you're dating, your personal life, beef with rappers and all of that. Does this new kind of noise around your life, is it distracting in any way, or is this par for the course for you?
I don't even know what you're talking about. If I have to be honest, like social media is not a real place. People do crazy stuff all the time, and you just kind of have to deal with it. Me having a movie come out, me being at 1 million followers, I've been at 1 million followers, or now I have more than that. I mean, at the beginning of the year, maybe. No, not the beginning of the year, but middle, like the summertime or something like that. So I'm getting 30, 40,000 followers a month. So all these new people, they're following me because they think I'm cute. They follow me because they think that I'm the greatest woman of all time. I'm a great boxer. I'm tall.
You're inspirational.
Inspirational. It's so many different reasons. So it's so many different followers. And I guess with it, you having all these followers, and then stardom comes like hate and all this different type of stuff. But only thing I've noticed is that people are very intimidated by natural Black women. And I've always dealt with that. So it's nothing new, but I'm not going to let it distract me. Like I'm a God-fearing woman, and I'll just continue to do that. And I know that this kind of come with the territory.
Yeah.
So, but once again, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that personal stuff was even, or whatever people are saying. I don't even know about it.
So you're saying it's not true?
Is what true?
Is all the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true?
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
The social media is not a real place. It's not even real. I don't understand it, but my personal life, and it has nothing to do with.
Well, you're a celeb now. You got a biopic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hot out here. You know what I'm saying? You got a new fight on the way. But by the way, like you said, this is par for the course. Right, like this is how it goes.
This kind of all comes with it, but
this is how it goes.
You guys have been followers of me. I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Well,
I probably have 4 boyfriends online so far. And
you said you did what to your boyfriend online?
No, I think I've been in relationships with like 4 different guys.
Oh,
online.
public relationships before.
Public. Okay.
Yeah, but no, look, this has made a story because Pap.
I don't even know nothing about that.
I'm just saying that's why it's being made a story, is because
I am 29. So how can I know about any of that? Let's just be honest. So this is what I'm saying. When I'm ready to announce who I'm with, I will do that. But till then, everything else is just speculation. And the internet, once again, is not a real fucking place. It's not real.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Claressa. And I got to say, as somebody who follows boxing, I've been knowing about you for a long time. And when I saw the trailer for the film, it's absolutely something, like, for me as a dad and trying to inspire my young daughter who is Black and dealing with her challenges of being a tall girl and being athletic and people making assumptions of her because of her appearance and all that. Mm-hmm. Your movie's an absolute inspiration, and I hope families get out there and check it out for sure. And what's the date on the fight? What's the date?
February 2nd, Flint, Michigan. Sunday brawl. Okay.
The like Sunday brawl.
This is like the Super Bowl. The Super Brawl.
Super Brawl, and it's the week before the Super Bowl.
Absolutely, on Sunday. So Super Brawl, February 2nd in Flint, Michigan. at the
Is there any
door.
sponsors or anything on it? Like, is it a stream? Like, do we know a network's covering it?
We saw the fight on TV, the zone.
Or it'll be
Oh, okay.
on the
Okay.
zone. Yo, get your money, Claressa. Show
All right,
these
let's
people.
go.
Listen, everybody gonna be tuned in. You got headlines out here. You know.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be must see TV.
Absolutely. I believe that when you're the greatest woman of all time, it's must see TV anyway.
Yeah.
But
But now you got all the people who just getting hip to you now. You know if you
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And now you got the movie audience, you got the Shade Room and Baller Alert audience, you got you got all the audiences now.
Shout out to the Shade Room. I freaking made the Shade Room this morning.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
There you go. Yo,
Everywhere.
keep going, okay? Keep laughing,
Yes,
keep
keep
working
going.
hard. Thank you for joining the program.